know that dude, Aaron R. The poet?
I want my lines to pound in your head like you have a hangover. Off roofy on the roof like the movie Hangover. At the edge of the cliff looking down hangover. But don't overhang, make sure you know your strength. This is about to be the poetic version of a takeover. Cause I'm ready to overtake and people ready to leave. I'm about to grab the rake. Let's keep it real. Is it really a deal breaker if you can't break a deal? Poet named Aaron, mouth running like Aaron's, spitting venom, venom. A neophyte but a phenom with a phenomenal flow. Mental, essential, like a worker, the poetry observer. Rhyming facts, poetry stacks, feeling like Urkel, did I do that? Poetic attack. I'm not waiting, so like Walter Payton, start running back. Poetic injection, overcame rejection to become the top selection. Self-introspection. You can't be devalued when you know the value. Recollect. Recollections. Only time I get dis is with infections. Disinfections. Get it? Get IT? You need information and technology to understand me. Does it compute? Poetic CPU? The only thing that comes between me and you is what we look at before we order. Got more poems than they have migrants at the border. So I was talking to G and she told me she thought I was sour as a poet. I was like, you taking it too far. I am Aaron R. I wasn't thinking on par. I thought I brought out the meaning G. Then she explained sour as in so you are the best poet. I wasn't being demeaning. Why don't we give our friends the benefit of the doubt? I know you're trying to figure out what is he talking about. Like, if we want something professionally done, why do we look at our friends with doubt? Instead of giving them a pro rate, we trying to get a pro rate. We giving to other people more than we give to each other. No matter the profession, I'm sure you have a brother or a sister or even a best friend. So why don't you give them a try? That way we all can win. Hotter than the summer, colder than the winter, like a judge because all rise as soon as I enter. Never knew it was cool to be the king of rats, Master Splinter. What you see is what you get, and I can't get enough. Pillow talk is better than talking to your pillow and stuff. Smoke and mirrors, but in the mirrors people smoke. If you hang out with the clowns in the back of the circus, who's really the butt of the joke? Downpour of blessings, pour down some blessings. This life that I lead led me to lead with a blessing. Rhyme for no reason. I wear glasses so with 4 eyes you can't see what I'm seeing. I'm seasoned for the season. My writing is novel, just like finding a new novel. Think I covered all the bases. Like a grand slam, I think I covered all the bases. Poetically correct is the basis. See, I can't stop writing and I can't stop flowing. My brain says keep reciting, don't stop, keep going. If one door is locked, keep knocking till it's open. It don't matter whether the weather is hot or snowing. What you see is what you get, and you see what I'm showing. It's AaronRThePoet now, everybody's knowing. I got that laid back flow, and I know it's gonna work. You got that laid off flow, cause you can't go to work. Brave, rave, Av, what do they have in common? AVE. I'm not the type of person you're gonna be seeing on the ATV, but if you go inside and look, you can see me on ATV. Who's the best poet alive? Well, I guess it depends. A lot of y'all constantly getting on. I guess it depends. Poetry caught in the wind like the breeze. Remains flying each and everywhere like the breeze. Hold up. Poetry caught in the wind like the breeze. Remains flying each and everywhere like the breeze. If you're a ladies' man and you're a better, put up your cheddar or better. Who's rhyming better? If it's one or a group of men that think they're better than me lyrically, well, God bless them. Amen. Lost my drive, but even as a passenger, I'm passing ya. Take my anger out on a page, loose leaf massacre. Usually, I don't even know how to spell the word can't, unless you know it's something that's insignificant or applicant, lubricant, vacant, scant, significant. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. With the right mindset and the right membrane, right hemisphere, right part of my brain, where creativity, perception, brains remain. When I disappear from this atmosphere, my poetry will remain. But until then, I have a name to sustain. I'm resolved to resolve this poetic question again, so I have to recall. It's been solved once before, but I have to resolve. I've been had rhymes, so it's easy to evolve. Words seem to revolve around my mind all the time like Total Recall. The year changed, but you're still the same. Trying to be all colorful outside, but the interior's plain. Don't come into my crosswalk, or you could get tossed on the asphalt, laying there realizing that it's your dumb ass fault. Olympic style poetry, in need of a medal. Either way you look at it, I'm on another level, a different radar, backwards, forward, near or far. No matter how you see me, even if it's like Stevie. Storytelling type poetry, backwards is how you read me. Storytelling type poetry, backwards is how you read me. Even if it's like Stevie, no matter how you see me. Backwards, forward, near or far, a different radar. Either way you look at it, I'm on another level, Olympic style poetry, in need of a medal. Lego! Dismissed. If I get this, I definitely won't miss this intermission. I'm not worried about what you want me to do. I'm on an intermission. You got a death wish if you enter my mission. Tongue-tied, kind of like French kissing. I'm sick, like watching two men start French kissing. If it goes too long, I get withdrawal from the pen, y'all. I got so many bars, you'd think that you was locked up in the pen, y'all. And I earn my stripes like stripes watching the pins fall. On me? For some reason, people keep sleeping. Well, go ahead until you hear the deacon start preaching. People with their arms out, steadily reaching. I'm a product of what was produced, grown like produce. Black still trapped in a trap. No playground for them to play in. And the rich looking down on them like they just there playing. Diminishing situations. And it's not okay like we're trying to spell the word occasion. I'm not a novice, so I don't need no vice. I'm the poet. Now you know it, I don't need a mic. You tweeting everything, but we don't really need to see your life. And I'm not talking about craps when I say I can't wait for paradise. My poetry lit just like flares. Took the L, paid my fares. Life isn't fair, but you see, A, B, carrying people, so I should charge them a fare. Hopefully I'll be able to rhyme until the end of time. Hopefully there'll be a line of people quoting my lines, ingest them every day like fiends do their lines, not once but all of the time. Hopefully what I produce will grow like produce. Hopefully I'll be rhyming until the day Tatum's son goes produce. Hindsight is 40-40 in this sport. Deuce. I've been rhyming as frequent as the clubs they frequent. People want to celebrate and charge to celebrate. My rhyme have been instrumental since people use acapellas as instrumentals. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice, but don't call me cinnamon. A little bit of mean, a little bit of nice, but not your average gentleman. I have poems for years. You would think I had ghostwriters by many men. Main difference is I'm just better than many men. Discipline will put you in position where you can win. Strive for the best, don't settle for less. Listen, friends. Who's the best poet you know? If you didn't say me, well then the answer is a no. If you didn't say me, did your nose start to grow? Pinocchio? Don't play with me. Play with kids, play with toys. Like back in the day when kids pretended to be cowboys. Not like today when people are kind of like the cowboys. Fall short every year but always making some noise. There's no giants, the commander says it's clear. Even eagles get to fly to the point where they disappear. Headlines. Better not procrastinate or you could be dead at the line with chalk lines and flat lines. Eventually made the headlines. Tombstone Head read these lines. Line of the dead, lights out. Scared to go outside unless it's light out. Hard to see, rest in peace, people holding their lights out. Until it's your turn and you're out of light. Taking your last breath until you're out of life. Lifeless, or is it less life? But the reflection in the mirror doesn't make everybody look within. The eye test doesn't lie, so I look with lens to make sure people's pens aren't really pretend. The poet and I know it, so the message I send, keep writing and reciting. My poetry will never end.